It's a CR Venture, Cambria Regional Chamber of Commerce, CR Venture, the award-winning Cambria County Regional Chamber of Commerce. They do a great job. Amy Williams-Bradley and her team, just basically making people aware of outdoor recreation in Cambria County and our region. This is one of 7 walks we have since May. It's to bring people maybe non-traditional. You're used to going to your area maybe 10 or 15 minutes from your house or home. It brings people with other people to an area maybe they've never been to and kick the tires. And oh, by the way, this is the Ghost Town Trail CNI extension. This is the Ghost Town Trail. This is the Chernisky Trail. This is the Path of the Flood Trail. So get people to go to different areas they maybe never been to, and to meet people that are like-minded and talk about outdoor recreation and the trails. You can walk, hike, bike, think, walk out 500 yards, sit on a bench, you know, run a 5K, you know, run, stop, run, hike, do whatever you want to do. But it's a way to bring attention to outdoor recreation, and it's been a great partnership with the Cambria Regional Chamber of Commerce. Cambria County is part of our vision. Started this probably about 14, 16 years ago. Outdoor recreation is a $19 billion industry in the state of Pennsylvania. 67 counties in the state of Pennsylvania, 67 counties doing 67 different things. But outdoor recreation is part of our economy. It's not a silver bullet, but it's part of our economy here in Cambria County. OPM, other people's money, is being spent here. Locals use it. The trails for mental health, physical health. Out-of-towners come here and spend money. They bike, hike, and walk at all of our trails. The 2020 Trail of the Year, the Ghost Town Trail, then the 2025 Trail of the Year, the Path of the Flood. Path of the Flood's unique. Starts in Sidman, St. Michael area, and it winds the Path of the Flood already to downtown Johnstown. What's unique about that is public-private partnerships. Federal dollars help build that, state dollars help build that, county dollars help build that, and volunteerism help build that. So it didn't happen overnight, but that's a little over 14 miles that people come and recreate. And it's winning for Cambria County. The Ghost Town Trail, people had a vision. The Ghost Town Trail becomes 31 years young this Saturday, the 27th of September. Visionaries like Laura LaFontaine, Jerry Brandt, I'm going to miss a few, D. Columbus, thought about roll banking. You know, the train tracks that are no longer being used, lifting them up and put trails in. We're a roll bank, and we're inviting outdoor recreation. The roll bank, they bring people closer to outdoor wrecking. And in Cambria County, they bring people closer. You're probably, everybody in Cambria County, you know, people might challenge me when I say, you're within 15 to 20 minutes from different trails. And then one's being built right now. It's open. It's not officially open. Is the Firefighter Memorial Trail between Carrolltown and Patton. And the vision behind that is to connect Carrolltown to Patton, eventually connect Patton to Prince Gallitzin State Park, the 3rd most used state park in the state of Pennsylvania. Cambria Heights High School, one of my favorite high schools. I graduated from Cambria Heights. I grew up in Patton, but they had the vision from the Patton Park to the high school. There was a path that students made going back and forth to the high school, and guess what? They acquired some property and they made a trail from the Patton Park to the high school. So that connection it's open. It's Highlander Trail, and now there's a trail being built from the Cambria County Fire School. It starts. The gate got moved. There's a trailhead there, and it goes around the firefighters training facility, so people can actually, when they see the firefighters training, go around the facility and watch our first responders, the men and women who drop everything that saves lives. They can watch them train when they're in training, and also take that trail to Patton, go to downtown Patton. Oh, by the way, I want to stop. I want to get something to drink. I need to go to Sheetz. I need to go to this store here. It's going to help the Patton economy. Rock Run's been a great asset, great neighbor to Patton. Not just Patton, the entire Cambria County and the region. It was a strip job, vacant land. The Conservation and Recreation Authority with Gary Oliska and his team, the Rock Run board, has turned a property that was vacant, terrible, just sitting there into an asset, and OPM, other people's money, coming with ATV park at Rock Run. So a lot of moving parts, and part of today's hike, CR Adventure, is just make people aware, the media aware, locals aware of different trails, different things we have in Cambria County. And then I mentioned Prince Gallitzin State Park. A lot of folks don't know it's the 3rd most used state park. Back to the Firefighter Trail. But people come and they go to the Path of the Flood, they go to the Chernisky Trail, they go to the Ghost Town Trail, and then they go to the CNI extension. But they also, when they stay an extra day now, when there's other trails in the community, they stay that extra day, that extra night. That's great for our local economy. And we're going to make history at the end of November, beginning of December this year. We'll be the second in the country, first east of Oregon, continuous loop rail trail. It's 2 bridges are being built right now. And Cliff Kittner and his group, Cambria County Conservation and Recreation Authority, has done a great job in clean up our environment. And oh, by the way, putting a trail in to connect communities. I'm going to go back to Path of the Flood. At one time, you're leaving the Johnstown in 219 and going towards Evansburg, you'll see South Fork had a bunch of bony piles. It's gone. South Fork Borough, you look out and see a bunch of bony piles, gone. So what happened, a lot of people working together because of federal grant dollars, things of that nature, we got the bony pile removed. And oh, by the way, instead of just planting grass and trees, we plant grass and trees, and by the way, put a kayak launch in, or put a trail in to connect communities. So you see a lot of people going from the St. Michael area to South Fork area to Urnfield to, by the way, Johnstown, visiting people too, not just for recreation, but it's keeping people off the roads and having exercise. You see that in Evansburg. They're going from Evansburg to Nantiglow, and Nantiglow to Vittendale, and also Vittendale to Nantiglow to Evansburg. But when the CNI extension, the Ghost Town Trail, when that continuous loop happens, it's going to be huge, not just for Cambria County, but our region. And also, it took some time. Again, it's happened, crawl, walk, run. As you get into Blairsville, there's a bridge being built over Route 22. When that bridge is built and part of that trail is made, from Evansburg to Pittsburgh will be connected, going to hook up to other trails. The whole way will be connected by trail except for about 5 miles. This is huge for our entire region. Again, people use trails for so many different reasons, but we're getting rid of bony piles. And I'll go back to the one we're going to make history on. Second in the country, first east of Oregon. Bony piles are being removed near Nantiglow Park and Pool. Bony piles are being removed near the Beulah Road, Cardiff Road. And the bony piles are being removed, and we have 1.5 miles to go. And we got dollars to finish this, I think $4.6 million. We were recognized, not just throughout the state, the country, how to get this done. Clean up the environment, putting outdoor recreation things in, trails, and building a bridge. There's a lot of people working together. Private-public partnerships, volunteerism is winning here in Cambria County. And you see other counties who work well together. You got Blair County, you got Bedford County, you got Somerset County, Indiana County, doing a great job. Just on a bike ride that the Indiana County folks set up. We started in Evansburg, a county seat bike ride this past Saturday. Went from Evansburg all the way to Blairsville on a bike, and oh, by the way, on the Ghost Town Trail. And we got off the Ghost Town Trail and went on the Hootlebuck Trail 10 more miles into IUP, Indiana, Borough. That was a win for our community. So there's a lot of connections, and this is just another way to bring more attention to outdoor recreation. And again, it's a $19 billion industry. Cambria County is getting a piece of it, and I think we're doing well with it. And it's nice when other places throughout the state say, look what we're doing, look what we're doing. A lot of teamwork. And we want to work with our surrounding counties, because when people recreate, they don't really know sometimes where they're going. They just want to have fun. They want to relax. And oh, by the way, we want their dollars too. And what happens, our waitresses, waiters, the business owners, we make money here too. But some of the numbers I got from Cliff Kittner, Conservation Recreation Authority, the Ghost Town Trail is 200,000 people plus a year. The Path of the Flood Trail was 80,000 a year. And that'll be going out because that was before we were recognized as the 2025 Trail of the Year, the Path of the Flood. That was that number before. Again, those people come in, they spend money in our community, they leave tips. I met a couple, 2 couples last week at the Path of the Flood Trail. They were from Edinburgh and they were from Erie, and they stayed in an Airbnb in Portage. And also there was a teacher that lives in Evansburg. She teaches at Johnstown. She turned a gas station near South Fork, Elmo's Garage, into Elmo's Airbnb right next to the Path of the Flood Trail, booked every night. So we have other people benefiting that don't even use trails. A friend of mine I had coffee with the other day has an apartment complex in Westmont, and he's telling me about people using, hiking, biking our trails or staying in his Airbnb in Westmont.